I just hope some common sense prevails rather than just blind nationalism or blind hyper nationalism. Uh,
Okay.
we've been going back and forth on this for a very very long time now, and it's just about 2.5 months remaining for the tournament to begin, and we still don't know where it is going to be played. I mean, for God's sake, no global body functions like this, and
Yeah.
no broadcaster, no sponsor would come
Yeah.
forth if there's going to be so much uncertainty surrounding such a big event.
Yeah.
And the future of the event could be at stake. The future of events in the subcontinent, especially, could be at stake if you know
Yeah.
if this uh, if this impasse is not solved soon. And here
Yeah.
I think it's time that the Indian government also steps in,
Yeah.
and maybe the ICC is asking for what? I mean, the PCB is saying for the ICC to produce that letter that the Indian government has given to the BCCI. So I don't
Yeah.
know what stops the BCCI from producing that letter. So
Yeah.
and here also, I think I only, as Manuja said very nicely, that I hope India does not end up hosting it because it will throw our domestic schedule completely, because the women's team is coming to play against the West Indies here. Then we
Yeah.
have the conclusion of the Ranji Trophy, plus followed by the IPL. So I don't think India needs that distraction, nor do we. It's also, remember, it's going to be the end of the season towards the end of the season in India,
Yeah.
and
They
plus
have to
the
cook
event
and everything.
the plus
Yeah.
yeah plus the event coming to India and not being hosted by Pakistan will add to the heartburn of the neighbors. So I think it's better that if we don't host it, it's best that both sides compromise for this one time and let
Yeah.
it happen in a hybrid model.
BCCI will not let go of an India Pakistan game from outside India. So that will not happen. As and when every tournament that happens in India, the India Pakistan game will also happen in India.
Yeah.
The final will also happen in India, and Pakistan will also have to travel to India to play their games. That is the truth of the sport. That is the
That is
that is
Bangladesh,
the truth of the economic model of the sport,
Yeah.
because
But
the
you agree
because
that it's like it's some sort of bullying also, no, right?
of
You're
course it's
bullying them.
bull.
Yeah.
It tantamounts to bullying, but
Yeah.
yeah, but you will say that as Manuja said, Sri Lanka went back, and but the England, Australia, every team is coming there. The others are ready to play. So
Yeah.
it is just a case of being being the dada of the region, and
Yeah.
so and it is going to be like that is how the sport functions, and that is how this region functions. So
I understand, BCCI will always be the big brother, the big daddy, and everything that's big in the world of cricket. But
Yeah.
if India was not going, they had
Yeah.
to be timelines set. Clearly, there were no timelines set here of saying, RSVP before this date and say whether you're going to go to Pakistan or not. Clearly, we didn't do that, and we
Yeah.
always knew. I mean, I don't know. Like I've always said, irrespective of Pakistan coming to India, they may have thought that's how India is going to reciprocate it. In the
Yeah.
current scenario, that's never was going to happen. I don't think the government would have ever allowed the Indian cricket team to go there. In that
Yeah.
scenario, this should have been done earlier. I mean, it looks so. It's embarrassing for sport to say, you are having an ICC marquee event, and two and a
Yeah.
half months before that, you don't know who's hosting it. You don't know. You don't want to put out the fixtures. You clearly can't put it out now. You
Yeah.
could have avoided all this mess if you had kept your timeline. You had stuck to the timelines.
The tournament future is going to be put to the vote. I think
Okay.
if they don't, uh, and I think what what I fear might happen is
Yeah.
out of pressure from the Indian Cricket Board, they might just all vote um, to have the tournament out of Pakistan, and
Okay.
and and then the Pakistanis, what they might do is, um, because of principle. Now that their board president has spoken so firmly and so strongly yesterday evening in his press
Yeah.
conference, what I fear is they may say, okay, then we won't play, because now that he has spoken so clearly, I think
Yeah.
he'll have to show, and there's a lot of pressure back home from the fans who have
Yeah.
kind of lost patience a bit because
Yeah.
they said that okay, Asia Cup हम लोग hybrid model में खेल लेंगे so that we can travel there and India can come here. They
Yeah.
have kept their side of the promise,